All right. Hi guys. Today we are going to have a little bit of a look about planning when we are writing a narrative. I'm just going to show you the prompt now and we'll run through exactly what we need to be doing. Hey guys, just thought I'd send you a little bit of a video just in relation to this Fruit City prompt that we have been working on for our narrative this week. I wanted you to have a little bit of a look at it, and we're going to have a little bit of a think about how I would like you to plan and brainstorm when we are doing activities like this. So first of all, just having a look at this, and I'm sorry for the way I have to do this, but my printer doesn't have any ink, so I am improvising and problem solving. Okay, so the first thing that we can see here is the giant pear that says welcome to Fruit City. We can also see, looks like 3 pieces of fruit with wheels and a city in the background. So I want you to have a little bit of a think about who the characters could be in this story. What is the setting? Why is there a city out the back? Why is there a road? Why is there a big pear? What time of day is it? And what's going to happen in the story? We also need to think about a possible problem and a solution that we will be able to include in this story as well. So I'm going to show you guys how I would go about planning that now. Okay, so the main 4 things that we're going to be looking at when we are planning, and we don't have to do it this way, but sometimes this will help us with our ideas. So we can draw a box and have character or characters, setting, and we also want to have now the new thing that we have introduced is our problem and our solution. So for our story, we've got to have a bit of a think about the characters. So the characters in my story, I've got fruit cars. I'm going to make that giant pear a really evil character. So he's going to be, so giant pear is one of my characters. And then I'm going to have some miniature fruit people. So small fruit people that live in the city behind him. So they are going to be my characters, small fruit people. Now my setting, I'm going to say, looking at those clouds, that it's daytime. I'm going to say that the cars are having a race. So there's a racetrack. And I'm also going to say that there's a city in the background. All right, the problem is going to be in my story. So you need to really brainstorm this and have a little bit of a think about it. So the problem in my story is that Big Pear, because he's not a very nice guy, he chases all the little fruit. So Big Pear is scary, is going to be my problem. And the solution, how can I solve the problem of nasty, scary Big Pear? All the little fruit scare Big Pear. And he goes away and then they get to be safe. So that's my solution to my problem. Okay, it's been brought to my attention that I wrote small people instead of small fruit people. So even teachers make mistakes sometimes. That should have been small fruit people. Small fruit people. All right, now the other way that we can have a look and have a think about what we're doing is to have a big hand like this with our 5 W's. So our 5 W's, and when we write our story, we can always read it and check that all of these things are in our story. Who was there, which is our characters. What happened? Where was it, which is our setting. When was it? Was it yesterday, last year, this morning? Why did it happen? Why did something happen? So that can also be looking at our problem and solution And another big part of our hand is how. Tell me how it happened and why it happened. Use that word, my favorite word, because, and just do the best you can with writing a story. But it's very, very important to you don't have to write it up like this, but it's really important just to have those ideas in your head. And I do find that writing them down definitely helps me to get my ideas out there and get the most information out and make my story the best it can be. So hopefully that helps a little bit, guys. If you're not sure, that's cool. Let me know. I'm happy to work with you in small groups or give you a quick little rundown and we can come up with some ideas together. Thanks and keep writing.